right. So, we are going to talk about how to get rid of your anxiety as a parent, man. As a parent, I've realized over the years that it's tough to keep your stress levels down when you're worried about your kids. It's tough to try to put yourself in a place that is peaceful when you feel like things are kind of not so peaceful with your kids. So, I want to talk to the parents today about how to keep your peace and how to make sure that you're doing everything possible to make sure that you stay away from anxiety as much as possible. We're always going to have it, but here's just my list of 7 things that I do anytime I'm feeling anxious as a parent. So let's get into it. I have my list here, so if I have my phone with me, that's I just kind of a list to remind me. All right, so number 1, get moving in some capacity. Do work around the house, man. Sometimes you're not going to want to get out of bed because you're so stressed out. You're kind of overwhelmed with everything. Get out of bed and get moving, right? That could be going and doing laundry. That could be washing the dishes. That could be going and doing a little bit of your work for your business. Whatever it is, just get up and get moving. And what happens is it's like something, when you put something in motion, it stays in motion. So that could also be getting up, getting out of the house and going to your favorite restaurant real quick, like, and having just a moment of solitude while you're having a meal. Just get up and get moving. And I can guarantee you that when you do this, it just helps with the anxiety, it helps with the inactivity, and it gives you momentum that you need to keep pushing forward, to keep moving forward in the way that you actually want to move forward, right? So that's one. Be productive, get moving, do some, even a workout, get moving in some capacity. Number 2, shower and shave, man. I can't tell you, this is really something I think is underutilized for a lot of men. Like, get up, shower, and shave. I don't know about you, but when I shave, when I shower, and I feel fresh, I feel good. It's kind of like what Coach Prime says, you look good, you feel good, you play good to pay good, right? It's the same thing. You gotta feel good about what you're looking like today. You gotta feel good about where you're at. I don't like to sit around in my sweatpants. I don't even like to wear my gym clothes during the time that I go in the gym, but I have to because I couldn't wear jeans in there every day, even though I would love to. So you want to shower and shave, get yourself ready, get yourself prepared for the day, even if you don't necessarily have things to do on that particular day. Shower, shave, get ready. Number 3, watch your carb intake. This is something I can't understate because carbohydrate, at least for me, feels like I'm weighing myself down. It gives me that insulin spike and then crash right down after I've had them. But control your carbohydrate load. Don't go and eat a bunch of rice and beans and pastas and tortillas all day long, because you're just going to be doing this with your insulin response. And you're going to be crashing and sleepy and tired. And that just leads to more anxiety and more depression, in my opinion, from my experience. Let's see, we are on number 4, sleep schedule. This is super important. Do everything possible to keep yourself on a good sleep schedule, which means use your energy throughout the day. It kind of goes back to some of these first ones that I mentioned. Use your energy. Get up and do something. Get up and move. Get up and work out. Get up and do something productive. So by the time you get to bed, by the time you're laying down, you're actually tired. Get on a good schedule to where you're going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time. Let's say, for instance, that you don't get as much sleep as you wanted to. Well, get up at the exact same time and plan to have a nap at a certain point of the day, but get up at the same time. Try to program your body to do the same thing. Try to program your body to go to bed at a certain time and to wake up at a certain time. Trust me, I still struggle with this from time to time when my stress levels are high, but I always try to have awareness around it to make sure I get to bed in time to keep my schedule on board. Number 5, this is a big one. You gotta let it go, man. You got to let it go. Let go of the guilt, the parental guilt, the guilt that says, I don't know if I did the right thing as a father here. I don't know if that was the right call. I feel like I messed up my kid's life and from this year to this year. I feel like I could have been more present. I feel like you got to let it go, man. You got to let it go. Start to proceed forward with the lessons that you have learned. Start to do the things that are necessary now to create the effect that you want. There's no erasing time. There's no going back and erasing history. All you can do is just move forward and explain to your children, explain to those who you love, look, that's who I was yesterday, but that's not who I am today. And try to just keep moving forward and keep that momentum. Eventually, your kids and your family members, they're going to catch up with it. Number 6, I don't know about you, but some of the most amount of stress that I have has always been around money. Improve your skills to learn how to make more money. Don't sit around and gripe and moan and complain that you can't make money or you're not making enough. Spend the hours that you have, spend the 1 to 2 hours, the 30 minutes, the 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you can, spend that time to learn new skills to make more money. They say money doesn't create happiness. Let me tell you something. Money brings a lot of happiness when you're able to provide and protect in the way that you're supposed to. When you're able to come up and not just pay the bills, but also do some extra things on the side. It's all the extra stuff that comes from having the money that creates a happiness. So increase your skills. Make sure that you have enough skills that are going into this century to be able to make more cash flow. Number 7, last but not least, number 7. Develop the skill to get over things faster. Man, if I would have known this as a 20-something-year-old, that if I allow myself to feel the thing that I'm feeling at that moment, at that time, and give myself 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm talking in minutes, but I really mean 1 or 2 days or whatever that is, right? I'm just using it as a hypothetical situation, but that little bit of time I give myself to moan, to groan, to complain, to say this sucks, to throw a fit, to go and whatever, punch the punching bag. But as soon as I'm done throwing my fit, as soon as I'm done punching the bag, as soon as I'm done moping over it, get over it fast. Develop the skill set of saying, man, I am done with that. I am moving on. I'm going to another level right now in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, in the next day, in the next week. I'm just going to do something different. Develop the power of getting over things super fast, and you won't be one of these people that hold on to things for long periods of time. It's not useful. It doesn't do anything for your life, and it doesn't do anything for where you're trying to go, and it definitely doesn't do anything for your anxiety or your depression. So those are the 7 things that I utilize every single day to make sure that I control my parental anxiety. Any sort of depression that tries to come my way, I hop on and I apply these 7 things. Those are my top 7. Hopefully they help you. I'll see you soon.